What's going on, guys? Today we will go over the framework that we need to follow in order to recreate the Sin City effect, which is fancy name of saying have everything black and white but one or two colors. So under the effects tab you need to go and select leave color, and exactly as the name says, we will be leaving the blue color on and everything else will be black and white. In order to do that, select the eyedropper tool, select your color, and then change the amount to decolor to 100%. Under the match colors tab, I'm gonna go to use hue, and depending on how much presence your color has in that certain clip or frame, I'm going to play around with the tolerance and with the edge softness values. In my case, I think this looks okay, and we have in very few steps more or less recreated that Sin City effect. Of course, if we want to have secondary color present as well, and let's say we only want to have the people in black and white, we can duplicate the track, hold down the Alt button, and then drag and drop on the timeline as you see fit. And we will go back to 0% decoloring, and let's say I also want to have the green color enabled. Put those two clips on top of one another, and again, depending on the overall clip and depending on what colors you have, you might have to select a different blend mode than me. I'm gonna go with darken, because again, while it changes the blue color a bit, it's no longer the natural blue color that we have here. I think it looks good, and it's more in line with the darkish gritty tone of the Sin City effect that we see in the actual movie. Last step, we need to increase the contrast and increase the shadows a bit, and you want to go to the Lumetri color, go to basic correction, and there's no, again, as I said before, this is just a framework. There is no specific type of setting that will work for you. It all depends on the colors that you're using, the atmosphere that you're going for, and all that. So I'm just playing around with the different values here. I went for a negative exposure and an increased contrast just to darken up the clip a little bit. And you want to, again, if you're going for that gritty look, you want to also go into the negatives for shadows and highlights, and negative values. And then you can jump straight to the vignette and also have that into the negatives. But again, it all depends on what look you are going for. There's no predetermined setting, and that's the key takeaway from this video and the other ones that I've made. There's no predefined setting that you have to use. It's up to you. We're just providing here some steps to follow. And now, once I'm happy with the color settings for one of the clips, I will copy and paste those color attributes onto the second one as well. And the final result for the two colors that we chose to retain is this. So you have multiple options to choose from. You can either go with the blue and black and white color, green, black and white, or the two colors combined together I personally like the blue one better. I think it's all based on preference, but I think it looks more clean to only have one color than to have multiple ones. But I just wanted to show you that you can also do that as well and combine multiple colors to sort of either recreate this effect or to create your own version of the Sin City effect. The key takeaway from this clip would be the steps that you have to follow and the fact that the values for the colors and all that, it's entirely up to you. There's no predefined set of values or options. Hopefully you found this useful, and until next time, take care.